Good day, my friends. Welcome back. My name is Chief. I know that you have heard this story before, but I will try my best to make it more wonderful and a story that you can relate. This story is entitled We Fell Out of Love. This story is about two young, imperfect individuals struggling to keep the love of fire burning, and so that it will never be the same way again. But a man's word and a real man's experience struck them, and a change of heart was taking place. So join me as we start this story today. Let us begin. Dad, my girlfriend told me that she fell out of love. With a confused mind and a heavy heart, I sat to our brown couch as I saw my dad walk slowly towards me with a cup of coffee in his hand. He sat next beside me while sipping his cup of coffee. "What did you say again, son? Your girlfriend fell out of love?" he asked as he put his coffee on the wooden table in front of us. I chewed on my words, and it felt like thorns in my throat. It hurts and it stung. Both of our eyes met, and I saw the sadness that painted his face. How did it happen? I mean, you were both happy last weekend when she paid a visit here in our house, and now she said that she fell out of love?" my dad said in a clipped tone. To be honest, I also was beginning to feel the same way as her, and I got tired and also fell out of love, I whispered in a weak voice. A deep sigh left my dad's mouth as if he's weighing things on what to say next. "How come the two of you fell out of love?" he asked again. I answered, "Because we weren't happy as we were before. You know, like when we were together, but we were quiet the whole time. It felt like there's an invisible barrier between us that made us cold and distant until we were hurting each other in the process." After saying those words, those burdens, I could feel my own tears forming at the corner of my eyes. I saw my dad ruffled his hair, and a smirk touched his lips. I suddenly got irritated when I saw my dad smiling while I was hurting inside. "Why are you smiling, Dad? Are you happy that your son is hurting?" I said irritably as I looked at him with an icy glare. "No, son. I just remember what I did to your mom when we were like at your age." After saying that, he smiled even more. I couldn't understand it, but he said, "When your mother and I got tired of our relationship, I immediately courted another woman, and also your mother. She also let a man court her." He said it with no emotion at all, that I could see it in his face. I got confused from what my dad said. I mean, how did they end up together if they found themselves happy in someone else's arms? With a raised brow, I asked him, "So, Dad, how did you both end up together with the mom after everything?" I saw how his pair of ears reddened as he rubbed the back of his neck. "Because, son, the woman I courted and your mother was the same person. I described her as another woman. because your mom changed into a better version of herself, he said. Since our previous relationship was getting toxic and unhealthy, we had decided to have a brand new start, and that includes changing ourselves into the best version of ourselves. And there, I saw tears filling up at the corner of my father's eyes. We really can't avoid losing an interest about someone's son. Of course, there will be times that both of you are unhappy with each other and both hurting each other in the process. But let me remind you that we enter in a relationship because we need each other, not because you'll be together only in happiness. You want a long-lasting relationship? Then stay. You both got into a heated argument and fought? Then stay. Both of you are unhappy? Still stay. Because if you truly want your relationship to last, be matured enough to handle everything. Because relationships are made from two perfectly imperfect individuals. There are no relationship that doesn't have misunderstandings, arguments, and fights. But there's relationships that has all three of them, but never got separated. After my dad spoke those words, I never noticed that I was already crying from both of my eyes. Every words he uttered cut deeper to my bones. I was suddenly reminded of Ray, my girlfriend. I stared towards my father while crying, and even he started to cry again. Now I know why my mom is so smitten to my dad, because he's indeed a real man. We can fall out of love even if we love that person too much, son. Because love is not just about butterflies and rainbows. It's a constant war. It's just a matter of who will keep on fighting with you. So, if you know you can still fight for her, then fight for your love. I suggest you should start over with Ray. But if she doesn't want it anymore, then let her go. At least you're doing your part. Because you know, son, it's so satisfying and easy to give up when you know you have given everything, rather than letting go without giving a fight for your love. I cried from what my father said to me. I immediately texted Ray to try and fix our relationship and start over again. And thanks God, because after a month we finally found our track, back in each other's arms. The love that was once lost came rushing back between us, and we got happier back together. So my advice to those in relationships that are tired, please don't give up. Because a true relationship are those who got tested from different obstacles and struggles along the way, but got even more stronger through time. And that was the end of the story. All human beings fall in love, and sometimes those fire that keep us burning in love also fades away. And in order for us to find our way back is to start over and lit that fire back again. This story was inspiring to those who are starting with a new relationship and those who have been going for a long time. I do hope that your relationship are okay and still going stronger. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bells for more videos and stories. Thank you and goodbye.